Hi there, Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor here with your April 2023 Denver real estate market update. We are going to go ahead and jump right in with average sales price. So the average sales price in the Denver area at the end of March came in at $665,390. That was up 1.44% over February. Pretty typical this time of year. We see those seasonal gains as we are into the spring selling season, but down 5.24% from March of 2022. This is the first time that I have reported a year-over-year decrease in I don't know how long. It's been a really long time, years. So not That's not a big surprise, though. If you've been listening to my updates over the last few months, I've let you know that I 100% expected this, and the reason being is last year between January and the April timeframe, we saw a 20% increase in average sales price. This is something that is completely abnormal. And I knew that this year we would see nothing happen like that simply because of the slowdown in the market with the interest rate increases. So I knew that at some point we would reach that part where last year we were seeing the home prices just fly up, that we wouldn't see that this year, and that we would at some point see that year over year decrease. And this is it. This is the month that hit, down 5.24%. Like I said, I don't remember actually ever reporting a year-over-year decrease in average sales price. Been doing this 8 years, and not that it's never happened, I don't remember it. So new news, and I bet you're not surprised either. You probably watch the news, you see what's going on in the economy, and you know about the raising interest rates. So like I said, probably not a surprise. I do want to break that average sales price down to detached and attached homes, because the number I gave you included both. So just kind of give you a better perspective depending on what you're shopping for or what you're selling. Average sales price for a detached home came in at $743,175. And the average sales price for an attached home, which condo or townhome, that came in at $475,655. Now, I do want to point out, inventory in the Denver area is still quite low. In fact, you might be hearing that we still see multiple offers, and that is true. However, a home still needs to be priced right. There are homes that are being put out on the market. They're in the right price range. They're attracting buyers, and they are still going under contract fairly quick and with multiple offers. But a lot of sellers are not feeling the market outright, and a lot of sellers, have a personal attachment to their home, or know that their neighbor sold their home for such and such a year ago, so that maybe a lot of sellers have an inflated opinion of what the sales price of their homes should be. That is reflected in the fact that the percentage of list price to sales price is at 92.6%. For the longest time, we've been seeing this always near 100%, sometimes maybe a little bit under, oftentimes a little over 100%, showing people if we're pricing their homes right, and maybe even a little low and getting bid up. Not the case anymore. And here's an example. Median list price came in at $665,000. Median sales price came in at $616,000. So if you are selling your home, be thoughtful about where you list your home. You don't want to end up in a situation where you are taking price drops. It does hurt you in the long run to list high and take price drops compared to pricing your home right out of the gate. So, really look at what homes have been selling for in the last couple months, not last year. Listen to your agent and make a wise decision on where you list your home so that it doesn't bite you in the butt. Okay, that's enough about sales price. Let's move on to inventory. April, I was going to say April ended. We're still in April. March ended with 4,516 homes on the market. That was up 19.53% over February. See, I'm forgetting what month we're in. So that's good and to be expected. We're, like I said, going into that spring selling season. More people are putting their homes on the market. So much needed inventory being added. And we are up 103.22% over March of 2022. This may seem like a lot. However, remember last year, what our inventory is, we were sitting at record lows. Same with 2021, 2022, both really low inventory. So even though that sounds like a lot, it really, we're still under where we need to be without a doubt. And also over the last couple months, that inventory year over year was over 200% over the prior years compared to prior years. So we're actually kind of closing in just a little bit there compared to the last few months. All right. New listings. We're going to talk about new listings and sold homes because obviously that is what contributes to our inventory, right? So new listings, we had 5,093 homes listed on the market in the month of March. This was up 47.45% from the prior month, which makes sense. We're going into the spring selling season, but down 15.61% from last year. So we had less listings coming on this year than last year, which again, not a surprise, as I've talked to you before. With the rising interest rates, I think a lot less people are going to be motivated to sell their home and trade in maybe a lower interest rate for a higher interest rate. I think more people will be attracted to maybe doing some renovations to their current home if they're wanting some changes in their life. So new listings. So like I said, not surprised listings are down from last year. Sold homes. We had 3,790 homes sell in the month of March. This was up 32.29% from the prior month. Again, evidence that we are heading into that selling season, and down 21.24% from March of last year. Right now, we are sitting at 37 average days on the market. So, that has changed from the last couple 2-3 years, as well as, homes are just taking a little bit longer to sell, which sellers is one more reason for you to be extra thoughtful about where you're pricing your home, because they're not just flying off the market like they were, in the last few years. Other thing I wanted to mention, with the rising interest rates, they're bouncing up and down in the high sixes, low sevens, which may distract home buyers from going out and finding a new home. One of the things that I want you to be encouraged to look at is maybe consider a new built home. A lot of the builders are addressing this concern and offering some rate programs, some really great rate programs that I've seen. So if you are wanting to avoid those high rates and still buy a new home, that may be an option. And of course, if that's the case, give me a call. One of my main specialties is new built home sales. And so I am very aware of what's available out there, including many of the great rate programs. So be sure to reach out to me if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. I think that's all I have for you today. Again, my name's Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor, giving you your April 2023 Denver real estate market update. If you are planning to buy a home or sell a home in the Denver metro area, give me a call. Let me answer your questions, get to know each other, see if we're a good fit to work together. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my updates or home tours around the Denver area. Thanks for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.